JB.
Hello, mamas, babies. I missed you all so much. I'm sorry I was gone, but I'm back with the jump off. I was gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Shout out to Lil Kim. I did not film last week because I was busy wrapping up my next novel, Emotionally Unavailable, which will be out tomorrow on Kindle, Nook, and in paperback. You can get it at Amazon.com or BarnesandNobles.com. It has been a labor of love. I cannot wait for you all to read it. It is a sequel to my book, China Black. So that's why I couldn't film last week because I was busy over here being a CEO. So I'm sorry I missed Love and Hip Hop Hollywood last week, and that I missed my first review of Empire, the season premiere. But I'm back this week with all new videos. I'll be doing the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review, what I'm doing right now. I'll be doing the Empire review as well. All of my Empire reviews will be up on Thursdays, not Wednesday nights, Thursdays, so I'll be looking out for them on Thursdays. I also have an end of summer makeup tutorial that'll be loaded this week. I had a book club meeting Saturday that I went to. These young ladies read my book Paper Heart. I filmed the book club meeting. It was so much fun. Shout out to the Literary Vixens. I believe that was their name. If it wasn't, I'm so sorry. And I have a new series that I just started called That's That Shit I Don't Like, where I will talk about all the shit that gets on my nerves and I cannot stand it or makes me uncomfortable. So be looking out for that as well. But let's get into tonight's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2 Episode 4 review. Woo! Okay, so we start the episode off exactly where we left off last week with Lil Kung Fu Panda, aka Lil Brandy, Lil Breezy, going fucking insane. And that little bitch scares the fuck out of me. That little bitch is like a tornado, like a Tasmanian devil. She's angry even in her commentary, her green screen segment. Like, that bitch is nuts. Like, who's that mad? All some shit that already happened and that they're reiterating in a damn commentary. So like, what the that little bitch is strong and she's just angry and veins are just popping out of every orifice of her body. Like, she scares the fuck out of me. Like, girl, So this bitch busts into the studio and she sees her ugly ass husband Max Breeze B, whatever, that little ugly motherfucker sitting up there, and this little, white girl got an arm around him or whatever. Shit, bitch, you better get your hand off my husband. This is my husband. You ain't know this is my husband because he ain't got this motherfucking ring on. And so she digging in her purse to get his ring out of her purse and shit. And it takes 3 big ass security guards, Ray J little ass, and Max to hold her little bitty 5 foot nothing ass back. She weighed 90 pounds wet, my nigga, and everybody in the damn studio gotta hold her ass back from beating everybody's ass. And so she goes into her purse and she like, this is why you don't know that he bad, because he ain't got his ring on. Why you ain't got your ring on? And he like, this extra bitch, like, oh my God. And I'm sitting over here like, oh my God as well. Because this bitch is doing way too much and embarrassed the fuck out of her and me. Because I feel embarrassed for her ass and I ain't even on the goddamn me television screen. You don't never let a group of hoes see you motherfucking sweat behind your nigga. You don't never play yourself out like that and act like an ignorant, silly ass bitch in front of a bunch of bitches. You do that shit in the confines of your own goddamn house if you gonna act like a goddamn fool. You don't do that shit out in the streets so other bitches can sit up and laugh at your dumb ass. Like, oh my God, I feel so sorry for her and so bad for her. But at the end, talking like she did this all to herself because she's a fucking bird. Like, oh my God. She act just like Whitney Houston. She crazy the motherfucker. And then she told me, this is why I go on my missions. Girl, do you hear yourself? Like, you gonna be 95, still running after this nigga, trying to see who he out here fucking. Like, at some point the shit gotta get old. You've been doing this shit for 11 fucking years and you over there about to drive yourself crazy. This little bitch about to have an aneurysm fucking with this nigga. And it's sad because I know where she's coming from because I talk about it in my book Emotionally Unavailable, which will be out tomorrow. Because I've been there, goddammit. I know how she feels. Like, you literally feel like you're about to go fucking insane chasing after a no good ass nigga. Because them motherfuckers will drive you to drink. You see, she look older than a motherfucker. Like, me and her probably around the same age. This bitch look like she 95. 3,000 years old. Like, running behind a no good ass nigga will drain your ass, will give you years on your body, have you sitting over here look like you aging in dog years, my nigga. Like, girl, you doing way too much behind this little ugly ass motherfucker. This nigga teeth, my nigga. Let's talk about that shit. That nigga teeth look like they are at war. They look like they are battling each other, like they are the red coats against the north, or whatever the fuck that shit was we learned in school. Like, that nigga teeth look like they are doing the wave, my nigga. They just like, woo. Like, them teeth are horrible. Like, they arched, they crooked, they crossed, they throwing up gang signs, my nigga. They boxing, they catching phase. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this nigga teeth. This nigga teeth look like he has been sucking his thumb since he was in the fucking womb and ain't never stopped. This nigga look like he been chewing on fucking rocks, my nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This my husband. I'm not the girlfriend. I'm not the fiance. I'm not the jump off. I'm the wife. Bitch, kudos to you, cause don't nobody else want that ugly ass nigga. If you gonna be with a nigga and let him cheat on you and drive you crazy, at least let this motherfucker be fine, goddamn. At least let this nigga look like Idris or somebody, goddamn me. Kendrick Lamar. Somebody's fine, goddamn it. Not this little ugly motherfucker. Like, you can't let no ugly nigga play you. Like, you need to just shoot yourself if you gonna let an ugly nigga play you, bitch. You better get your life. Then while he in there trying to talk to her little simple ass, she in there acting like she 5 years old. Why won't you listen to me? You gotta listen to me. I'm like, bitch, how old are you? You acting like a little kid. I know you shaped like a little boy. I know you shaped like a toddler, but bitch, like, why are you acting like that? You look real silly and retarded and stupid. Like, your kid gonna one day see your dumb ass on TV acting like this. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? So at some point, Max ass just couldn't take it no more. He left her simple, stupid ass exactly where he fucking found her ass in the motherfucking studio. And she just sitting there looking stupid. If I was Nikki, baby, I was like, bitch, don't you ever bring me on no whack ass mission like this again. Have me looking stupid because I'm calling you my goddamn friends. And motherfucker gonna think I'm crazy too. Girl, fuck that. If I was Nikki, I would have beat her ass for bringing me on that stupid ass mission. Then we're introduced to this new character named Jason Lee. And all I got to say about this motherfucker is that he looks like the goddamn Hamburglar. This nigga hairline was so fucking disrespectful. It was rude. It was mean. It was cruel. It was hateful. I didn't understand it. I didn't want to look at it. It made me uncomfortable. I was offended by it. Who in the hell left the gate open and who the fuck let this big nigga out? Like, what the fuck? This nigga hairline look like the goddamn me McDonald's sign. Look like he just want to be like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Like, what the fuck? This nigga hairline look like a goddamn me U-turn. Like, I don't know, Jesus. It was rude. It was so fucked up. His hairline looked like it just want to be like, you, Soldier Boy, I'm telling you. His hairline look like a straight up you, my nigga. Like, what the? How your forehead back hurt? I don't understand it. And then you had like this little patchwork, like a little island that you find off the Pacific coast, somewhere that's hidden. Like, I don't understand that nigga hairline. It was so rude. And he got the nerve to go on TV trying to talk about somebody and dog somebody. Nigga, look at you. You like a test tube, baby. Like, what happened to you in the womb? No. I'm back, bitches. What's up? I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. Let's go. So this nigga Jason meet up with Kamaya, the little girl that's been fucking with FIzz or whatever. And Kamaya tells him that she, you know, feeling some type of way because FIzz ain't ready to be a relationship. And, you know, he had her over there. He gave her 2 drawers. This bitch took her 2 drawers, another drawer, a closet, and a cabinet. And she was over there fixing lunches, giving his son Lunchables and shit, going to the park to meet his mama. And I will say, I'll give the little girl this. He did lead her on. He led her on because he was saying one thing but then doing another. You can't be telling the girl you ain't ready for a relationship or whatever you was over there telling the bitch. But then you telling her she can stay at your house, bringing her around your son, this, and that, and think that she ain't gonna start catch feelings for your ass. But then on the flip side, she should have saw the situation for what the fuck it was. This nigga ain't never gave you no title while he was doing all this, so you should have still kept your mind intact and played your position. I wouldn't have been over there to take her ass goddamn kid. You did that to your motherfucking self. That ain't my motherfucking baby. Nigga, you better find another babysitter. You got me fucked up. I feel like Somewhat he let her on, other half, bitch, you led yourself on. Okay, so then now cause she feeling some type of way, she gonna tell the Jason dude that, you know, it was hard for him to get his dick up, and then, you know, he ain't really working with nothing. See, I hate little hoes like her. Because, bitch, just because you mad because this nigga don't want you, you ain't got to be out here fronting on this little motherfucker trying to act like his dick game wasn't all that. His dick game was good enough that your ass was trying to move in over there trying to be his motherfucking girlfriend. Don't try to do that. That's the lamest shit in the book. If the first thing a bitch want to do is say his dick was whack, his dick was little, fuck that nigga, he ain't shit. He was about something when you was over there sucking his dick, fixing this nigga cheese, eggs, and grits, my nigga. Girl, get the fuck out of here. You too pretty to be doing that. Just say your feelings is hurt. Just say that. He hurt my fucking feelings. Just say that. You ain't got to be out here tarnishing this man's name just because he ain't ready for you to be his girlfriend. Now he really ain't gonna want to be with your ass because now you look silly. So you did that to yourself. So Miles goes to the studio to see Hazel, and Hazel was working on a track that I love. Like, Hazel can actually rap for real. If you don't know, like, go on Hot 97 and look at her interview that she did with Hot 97. It was either earlier this year or last year, and that bitch freestyled and she killed it. But anywho, so they talking, and Miles basically tells him that, you know, he's still not comfortable with 100% coming out because of his family, his religion. He has people, you know, in his life that, you know, he feels like will look at him differently, and because he's a rapper, and he don't want people to judge him on who he lay with, but on his talent. And I can understand it. I 100% get that. 100% do. But then on the flip side, this is where this nigga tried it. He tried you, he tried me, he tried the whole of the motherfucking entire world. When this nigga sat there on this goddamn television and said that he ain't never saw himself with a man before, that he thought it was just a sexual thing. Miles, baby. You can lead a fish to water, but you can't teach him how to swim. Nigga, who the fuck are you fooling? Nigga, you knew since birth that your ass was gay. Don't get out here and try to act like you ain't never knew that you liked men. Get the fuck out of here, Thomas, and I was the head of the church choir. How you doing? Get your ass out of here, nigga. You can't fool me. You been liking niggas. Don't try to just throw that shit out there for your mom and them sake or whatever. Just be comfortable in yourself, dude. You're already on national TV telling the whole world you're gay. Just go ahead and be 100% comfortable with it. Or nigga, you might just like dick and pussy. You might be bisexual, whatever it is, but just stop lying to yourself because we don't believe you. You need more people. So FIzz goes to the club and he sees Nikki baby there. They get to rapping to one another, and he basically tells her that Kamaya was an appetizer. She is the motherfucking main course. Once again, this is what I tell you girls out here. This is what a nigga will do. And this is why you gotta be trill about your shit. You can't be running all up and behind nigga. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I like you. I want us to take it to the next level. Well, as soon as you get to tell a motherfucker you like him and you want to be with him, they be like, time to go. Let's pack up. Let's go. Because niggas don't like that shit. Niggas like it when you treat them bad and when you play hard to get. You see why he running up behind Nikki baby? Because Nikki baby give him a little taste and then she run off and go do her and then she come back when she feel like it. You got to treat these niggas like you a nigga. I'm telling you, that's when they like your ass. So that's where Kamaya failed because she was giving too much too soon. Ain't no way in hell I would have been over there cooking and cleaning, watching his son doing all that shit with no type of title. He already knew what type of woman you was right then and there. He knew he could get what he wanted to and keep it moving. So Ray J tells Princess that he knows that she went to a party at Drake's house. And I'm like, where the fuck? And how the fuck did Drake get into all this shit? Ain't that nigga out in Canada? What the fuck is going on? So she's sitting there like, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he knew. Really, girl? So I just wanted to know, like, how is Drake still fucking up lives and families and homes? Like, Drake stay in some bullshit. That's why I love his little light-skinned messy ass. I got the best scene of the fucking night. So look, Kung Fu Panda is sitting there in her all nude outfit. She got a little nude crop top, long sleeve crop top with her little medi skirt and shit, and she's sitting over there on her little sectional and shit, and she telling us that Max ain't came home since she found his ass in the motherfucking studio. She been blowing up his phone. He ain't been answering her phone calls. And then we finally did answer the phone calls. He was giving his ass a kiss still, and I was just sitting there like, girl, this is like a scene out of my new book, Emotional Available, on sale tomorrow. This nigga finally comes home, and as soon as he walked through the door, this bitch gets to shaking. She just... And he looking like, knew I should have stayed my ass where the fuck I was at. This bitch is insane. Her head about to start spinning around in a minute. So he come in, and as soon as he sit down, he like, why are you shaking? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Damn, like, what happened to you? And she like, why you ain't come home? Where you been at? And he was like, bitch, I ain't come home because I ain't feel like arguing with you. She like, why didn't you have your ring? Why haven't you not been wearing your ring? He was like, why would I wear my ring to represent a crazy person? And you know, that's it, that crazy bitch. I was just like, I'm not crazy. He's like, yes, you are, bitch. Look at you. And so then he goes on to say, you know what? I just feel like my life would be so much better if I was by myself. Now, even I was offended because, like, nigga, you trying it with these cameras in this room. But fuck that. This is what a nigga will do to you when you stay past your fucking expiration date. I keep on telling you. When you stay past your expiration date, when the shit has spoiled, my nigga, they will disrespect you in private. They will disrespect you in public. They don't give a fuck. As long as you continue to run behind their asses like a little sad ass puppy dog, they gonna continue to treat your ass like shit. So she's sitting over there really about to slit her wrist now. So then she say in her commentary, do not play with our union. Bitch, y'all ain't got no union. Y'all over there playing house. Nigga, y'all over there playing hopscotch. Y'all over there playing twister. That shit ain't no motherfucking marriage. That shit ain't no goddamn union. That shit ain't no shit before God. That's some bullshit. That is of the devil. Don't bring my God into that fucked up ass relationship y'all over there dealing in. Then this nigga get mad and jump up like, you know what, fuck this. You know what this mean? You know what this ring mean? This ring ain't shit. And she's like, Max, what is wrong with you? And so this nigga walks outside and she running in behind him and she's like, Max, bring your ass back here, Max. Don't you do this in front of our neighbors, Max. Max, come back. Max, don't you do it. Max, come back. And he's standing there like, you're insane. She looked like a little tea kettle about to burst. And she's like, Max, do not do this in front of our neighbors. Do not do. Our neighbors are pulling up in the driveway. Do not do this. And he was like, you know what? Fuck this. Neighbors, we got problems too. You see this shit? We got problems. And so then he said, you know how I feel about this ring? You know how I feel about this ring? Fuck this ring. And she says, and then it like goes in slow motion. This is how her head goes. And she's running after him like a little geisha because she can't move because the medi skirt is too tight. She just...
Guys, to me, wasn't to FIzz in April at a restaurant. His little messy ass Superwoman, I'm not your superwoman. No, no. Ass over there just wanting to be loved. Like, oh, boo, you really did that for me? Oh my God, I know you love me. And so they kiss each other in public, and Milan is like, you know, you just kissed me in public. He was like, yeah, I know I did. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you don't give a fuck because there ain't nobody in that restaurant but the two motherfuckers sitting beside y'all. Shut the fuck up. So April and Princess are out shopping together, and Princess tells April that she thinks that Tiara set her up because Ray J came to her telling her that he knew that she went to a party at Drake's house. And April was like, what? So you think that Tiara set you up? If she did, she need her ass beat for that. She need to be slapped. First of all, April, shut the fuck up with that goddamn door knocker you got in between your goddamn nose. That shit is just too big, country, and ugly. And then second of all, you and Princess sound like two fucking stupid ass dummies, because first of all, why would you even try to befriend your ex, your nigga's ex? That is the dumbest shit on earth. I would set your dumb ass up. Bitch, I don't want to be your fucking friend. I still want that dick. I'm trying to get where the fuck you at. Yeah, I'm gonna set your dumb ass up. What? There ain't no lover amongst thieves. Like, what the fuck? It's apparent at this point that Tiara is fucking with both of them to ruin their relationship so she can get Ray J ass back. That bitch is still mad. She's still bitter. And she still want that motherfucker. Why she still want that motherfucker, I don't know. But Ray J don't want your ass no more, bitch. Get the fuck over it. He don't want your ass because he know he can have your ass. As soon as he don't think he can have your ass no more, that's when the fuck he gonna come back. And bitch, while you sitting over there eating yourself to death, he really ain't gonna want your ass back. Girl, sit down somewhere. So Princess says to April that, you know, I'm gonna set her ass up because I want to really see if she's behind the shit. So she texts Tiara, says that she wants to go on a girls trip to Las Vegas. And so we all know what's gonna happen. Nikki meet up because Nikki wants him to help her with her lingerie line because he offered to help. So they're meeting up, and as they're talking, she brings up the fact that Hazel is coming to meet with them as well. And he's like, Hazel, like, I don't know about her. She's like, what you mean by that? She's like, you mean she been out here in the streets for years trying to pretend like she's a publicist. She ain't no publicist for real. Come on now, you can do your research. Everybody can see that Hazel E was a fucking publicist before this show. Second of all, she went on Hot 97, and she even admitted that she was the person that brought the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood franchise idea to Mona Scott. So stop it with the bullshit. That girl got her name or whatever in the industry. Don't try to down this bitch because your hairline look like that. Stop it, bitch. You might want to be Hazel because y'all both light skinned. So y'all both look like men. So just stop it. So anywho, so Nikki tells him that, you know, Hazel's on her way and I don't want no beef between y'all because I didn't know y'all had no beef. So Hazel comes. And Hazel ain't even, you know, talking shit to this nigga. No, she like, hey, what's up? I don't, you know, in her conversation, she's like, I don't really like this nigga. I don't fuck with him. But she was still being respectful. So this nigga just immediately started going in on her, telling her that she would never know publicist and this, and that. She was like, and then telling her, you know, I know you've been homeless and this, and that. Like, what the fuck that got to do anything? Like, what are you talking about? So Hazel goes to defend herself, and this nigga all of a sudden picks up his drinks and throws it in her face and then runs off. I was so pissed off by that shit. That was so classless. It was so tasteless. He needed to get his motherfucking ass beat. I don't like it when these gay guys out here, and no disrespect to the gay community because y'all know I go up for y'all, but I don't like it when gay men, because it's obvious he's gay, think that it's okay to fight girls or throw drinks on women, especially when they haven't done anything that disrespected you to the point where that needed to even be said or happen. She didn't hit him. She didn't go below the belt. She didn't do nothing. That shit was unfucking called for. He needed his motherfucking ass beat for that shit, and Mona should have fired his ass right then and there because that shit was uncalled for and it was fucking disrespectful. Should no man be able to disrespect no woman like that on no type of level or, you know, platform? That shit should not have been tolerated. So I hope that motherfucker got reprimanded or got his ugly ass kicked off the motherfucking show, little fat motherfucker. So Fab meets up with Monique and Tiara and tells them that basically she tired of going through the motions with Miles because he's telling her, you know, that she still needs to be patient and wait on, you know, him or whatever. She's tired of waiting because she wants to be in a relationship with him. And if he ain't ready, then she can go ahead and do her and be with somebody else because Fab it's hot out here in these streets and everybody wants Fab. And I was sitting over here like, girl, if you don't go ahead and get you another man, girl, you better. So the last scene of the episode is Nikki, baby, at FIzz house, and this bitch is snatched from head to toe as usual. And she got on her Sunday's best lingerie, my nigga. She's sexed up from head to toe, and I guess they try to make it seem like she spent the night there. I really think that
FIzz and Nikki's relationship is strictly for the show. They put them together to have this relationship. I don't think they really like each other like that for real in real life. I think there's a little bit of attraction, but they don't fuck with each other like that for real life. This is strictly for the show. You know that bitch didn't wake up like that. You know that they ain't fucked the night before. Come on now. So anywho, Nikki made me feel some type of way because Kamaya has been talking shit about her, calling her body plastic, this is that. Well, it's not like she lied, but anywho, so, and then of course, you know, FIzz feels some type of way, this bitch out here telling people that his dick don't work, and so the bitch comes, and she shows up, she knocks on the door, and I know her little heart was just hurt when she saw that bitch sitting on the countertop, because I'm like, bitch, no you didn't invite me over to get my shit, you got another bitch at your house, but you set yourself up for this bullshit, because you should have never been out here talking shit about that nigga, then none of this would have never happened, you bought this on yourself. So she comes in the house, and she's like, hey Nikki, and he trying to be nice, even though you've been talking shit about this girl, and you don't even know her. And Nikki was like, hey bitch, I mean, basically, we got an issue because I know you've been out here talking about me. She's like, girl, ain't nobody been talking about you. I don't know what you talking about. And FIzz like, well, shit, I got a problem with you too because you out here telling motherfuckers that my dick can't do a push-up, that it can't lift the fuck up, my nigga. And she was like, you shut the fuck up with your little punk ass. Bio went from 0 to 100 real quick. And so they all get to arguing, and Nikki tell her, well, bitch, I put you together a little care package for you to go. And then Kamaya picks up the care package, it's a bunch of feminine products, and that bitch get mad and throw the shit at Nikki, and Nikki get hit in the back, and she don't do shit because she got on 6-inch heels. You know this bitch wasn't about to fight nobody. The bitch got on heels, and she knew the security guards was gonna jump in to save her ass. And so FIzz is like, hey, you gotta go. I'm not trying to have that shit up in my house. She's like, don't you put your hands on me. Don't you put your hands on me. You know that bitch is big and she's strong. So like she been playing soccer or wrestled her whole life or played football. That bitch looks strong in the motherfucker. She like, she would beat everybody in the house ass. And so he was like, man, you gotta go. She was like, fuck you. Don't you put your hands on me. And so FIzz went to like grab her and put her out the house. That bitch slapped that nigga up in 2-piece Tim so quick he didn't even know what the fuck happened. He was like, bitch, did I just see Jesus? Is that you? He didn't know what the fuck had happened. So they push her ass on out the house, and she come back because she pretend like she gonna get herself and be peaceful about the shit. She throw something else at Nikki, and they put her ass out again, and that was the end of the episode. And I was like, this episode gets a motherfucking A++++++++++++. That shit was everything I got in my life. This is the perfect episode to come back on. I loved it. I can't wait for next week's episode. Like I said, emotional and available. My next novel will be out tomorrow. It'll be available on Kindle, Nook, and in paperback. As well as I will have new videos up this week. I love you all. Thank you all for being patient with me. I missed you all terribly last week. I saw your comments. Where's you at, girl? What a video? I was at home, girl. Writing, trying to get that check. But I love you all. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this video. For all my new subscribers, hey girl, how you doing? Hey boy, how you doing? Thanks for subscribing. Tell your family, your friends. Make sure to like and comment and share on your social media pages. Follow me on Instagram at Keisha Irvin, on Facebook at Keisha Irvin, and on Twitter at Keisha Irvin. Also, for my viewers, on Mondays and on Wednesdays when Empire comes on and when Love and Hip Hop comes on, I do live commentary as the show is going on my Facebook and Twitter. So follow me on Monday nights at 7 o'clock when I do live commentary on the Love and Hip Hop franchise, and on Wednesdays when I do my live commentary on Empire, and on Thursdays when I do live commentary on Scandal. So I love you all. Have a great night, and bye.